We started our journey off by driving to the airport in Vienna. Right before our flight, we had some very overpriced breakfast and off we went to Athens. In Athens, we took a bus to a main square and walked to our hotel from there. The walk was very pretty and so was our hotel. We were greeted with some prosecco, we just got to our first hotel in Athens. That's where we're first staying at, and it's so beautiful. The hotel is so nice. We spent probably like almost an hour, I think, down in the lobby with like flavored water and prosecco, and just like getting recommendations for where we can go to eat later and what we can do and everything else. I'm still a little bit overwhelmed. The travel was not that bad actually. We left at 12 a.m. I think last night, and then our flight was at 7 this morning, and then we took a bus into the city center, and now we just walked here, and it was not that bad at all. I didn't sleep that much, but I am doing pretty good. And today I don't think we're gonna do that much. We might just walk around like the Acropolis area, because apparently there's a lot of nice bars and restaurants around there. And obviously I'm gonna take you with me and show you everything. I have been in Athens before, but we only took this kind of bus tour with a guide, and we saw Acropolis, then this like one thing that was fallen down. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. And then we just went to this little market, and that was probably like 4 years ago. So it's time that I'm back. And to just kind of tell you what we're gonna do on this trip. So Athens is the first stop, then we're gonna go to Mykonos, then Ios, Naxos, and then the last stop is gonna be Santorini, and from there we're gonna fly home. So we flew in from Vienna to Athens, and then we're gonna take ferries in between, and then we're gonna fly back home. And in total it's gonna take us 2 weeks, and I think I'm planning on separating each like island or each stop into a separate video, because I think we're just gonna be doing a lot, because we have a lot planned, so that every spot deserves its own video. Also, I'm kind of distracted because there's like cars going in this huge roundabout. Yeah. Oh, and another thing, I think the way to describe like the aesthetic of Greece is desaturated in a word, because everything is kind of desaturated. Like all of the olive trees aren't green, they're like pale green, and all of the buildings aren't like, I don't know, yellow or blue or anything. They're like a paler version of that. And even like taxi cabs driving by are not yellow, they're like pale yellow, and it's so interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna shower probably so I don't feel gross from traveling, and then we're gonna find something to eat or drink, and yeah. We had lunch by the pool, then took a very long nap, and then I went back up there for some dinner. My boyfriend was knocked out and didn't wake up until the next morning. So it's officially day 1 in Athens. Yesterday I went out to dinner, I had a burger, and I had the perfect sunset, like the perfect view there. It was amazing. And I also saw the Acropolis from there, but there was this older couple sitting at the table right like in the middle of the view, so I couldn't really take a good video. But today we're gonna be walking around. We're gonna visit some different like temples, and I think there's like it's not a library, like you can go in there and get books, but it used to be a library, and now it's like kind of just like the stones that were there. I don't really know how to explain it. And then at the end of the day we're actually gonna go up to Acropolis and the mountain that's like on there. And because what I planned today and I thought it would be perfect if we went at night, because then it's like lit up and you can also again see the sunset, and that would be really nice. So that's the plan for today, and yeah, I'm super excited. It's not that hot today. Yesterday it was 34 degrees I think, and today it's like 28, 29, so pretty good for walking around. And yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready now. We already had a really good breakfast. I just need to prepare myself for like the temperature and like put sunscreen on and everything, and then we're gonna go. We walked to the town center where all the old buildings are. Started off with the Hadrian's Library. Next up was the Roman Agora, which was an old marketplace. We made our way to the Zeus temple, which was a little beat up unfortunately. And in the park I found one of the crickets, which you can hear all over the city, but you can never see them usually because they blend in so well with the trees. After lunch, we walked through the National Garden where we saw a little turtle, and then it started to rain, so we made our way back to the hotel. We wanted to go to the pool to cool down a little bit, but it's closed because it was raining like 2 hours ago. We showered really quick because it was getting really warm and I was like sticky everywhere, and I also removed my makeup because everything was just running down from sunscreen and sweat, and now I also switched my shorts for a skirt and I'm gonna go out to eat because I am so hungry. I had a huge breakfast and I didn't feel hungry for a long time, and now it's like hitting me, so I need to eat something like right now. So we're gonna go now, and then after we're gonna go to the Acropolis because we haven't managed to go up there yet. We walked by there like a couple of times because everything in like the old city center is like in the center, so you walk by there quite a lot, but we didn't go up there just yet, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. We had gyros plates for dinner and then walked back to the city center and up to the Acropolis. Actually, we went to the hill right next to it to have a nice view of the Acropolis and the city at sunset. So this morning is our last day in Athens. We're gonna leave pretty soon. We need to get our taxi in like 10 minutes. Then we're gonna drive to the port and then take a ferry to Mykonos, and that's gonna be our second stop. I'm super excited. The weather today is looking pretty good, so I think that the ferry will be like an experience in itself. And yeah, so I'll see you on the ferry.